Hello again. This time there's actually light. I'm not recording in the night. But funny enough, I didn't sleep. I can't sleep. I just have this drive at the moment. And I'm just like this. I can't do anything else. I need to work. And that's what I've been doing for the past, well, like 21 hours or so. And I will be continuing to do it today for like at least like another 8. But yeah, I think that like that's what's happened today. But I kind of want to open up more on on my situation, what I did in the past, and what are my plans for the future. So I indeed, like, I had this company, like, I don't know, it's maybe like 2 years, like I've had it, and I really jumped the gun on when I first started it. I didn't know nothing. I just finished army. I was in the army for a year, and 5 days after the army, I had a company, a legal company running, and we had this brilliant idea. At the time, we thought so. With at the time, a person who I considered to be my best friend, and let's just say that we pretended to have a company for the first 6 months, maybe. Like we didn't do shit. Like we just like wrote documents, tried to do SOPs, and it really didn't get anything done. But it was still very valuable to me because I learned a lot from business, because I just basically wrote documents and did research for 6 months straight. And we were doing this booking service where we would email people and then try to get them on a call with our client. And we actually did manage to get 2 clients. The first one was a bust, and obviously I have to take some responsibility for what happened, but I was not in charge of service delivery on those clients. That was my previous partner, and he did not deliver. So it was actually really frustrating to learn that a person that I trusted fully did not deliver on his end of the deal. I don't think we got we didn't get the first client any results. Uh, and then I managed to get our second client. Like, I was the one who got the 2 clients. And then again, I think we held the first client for like 3 months or 4, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit hazy. But yeah, no results. Um, I we get a new client, and I was like, step up. Like, now it's your time. You failed the first one. You're gonna go all in on this second one. And he did not. So I escorted him out. I let him keep 1% of the company's stake. which obviously wasn't anything because their company wasn't worth anything. And then I had to learn the service delivery for that client, and I told him that I fired my partner because he wasn't doing his job, and just give me a month or two and I will make this work. And I feel like I did my best. Hindsight, could have done more, like you always can. And I managed to actually get some sales for this client, but the amount of work I was putting in, it didn't correlate to the amount of money I was making. So actually, it was December last year, so approximately 11 months ago, or 11 and a half or so. I ditched the client. I told him, like, I'm sorry, but it's taking too many resources and I gotta just, like, I cannot do this. Because I just couldn't do the service delivery apparently at the level it was supposed to be done. So I learned a lot. And now, in the present moment, on August, I got the idea to work with a friend who's actually shown, he's not a friend, he's a brother to me, like closest person outside my actual family. And yeah, we decided to start checking out like what we can do. Like he's been on the same grind for about the same amount of time, I would say. A bit less, I think, but still, it's not of importance. So now we are partnered up with this company, my company, and things are looking good. Like at first, due to unknown fucking reasons, we didn't do much. We kind of, yeah, we did some heavy work, but the work, because we did like niche research, and you know, it took a while because we wanted to be thorough. And next up, we were gonna do this one thing which I'd heard of. That it's a great way to get the data points to actually find the exact service you must deliver to that niche, because you need to find the right pain points, their actual challenges, you have to understand the industry and all this. And then I just fucking clicked in my head, because after our scheduled call where we were like, okay, now we're gonna write the emails and we're gonna send out forms to these companies and get the information through a survey. And I just realized that's gonna take like 2 months of our time again, and that's not gonna fucking happen. So for the past 2 days, 3 days, I think, yeah, I scoured the internet. I took a look at reports. I think I've scrolled through 300 to 500 pages of reports regarding the niche and finding the answers to the questions. And I did it. So with a little bit of effort and determination, I managed to save us at least 2 months of time. And now we can finally choose the service, because I've been obsessed with this industry. Like I feel like I already know it, but I'm still doing research because it's quite important. Though I mean, not quite. It's super important that I understand the industry because I have to find the right way to help them. I need to find the mistakes they are making in the business. And yeah, based on the research, we are probably gonna go for like some sort of marketing agency, but that's I'm always a bit ambitious, so I think just a marketing agency will not do it for me because we cannot handle, like we cannot control all the metrics. Like for one example, I'm not gonna do business with a client who doesn't have a good website. Because what's the point of bringing new customers to their website if they're just gonna bounce off? Like there's no point, and I don't want to do the website thing. Like I know how to make them, but I'm just a bit of a perfectionist, so I cling on for too long. Obviously, AI could do it. Like I could just use AI websites, make it super easy money, and upgrade their websites. But I might do that later. But right now, we will be considering ourselves, I think, as a growth agency rather than a marketing agency because we're gonna add some little benefits. So we're not just doing one-off campaigns. So I want a long-term client, which means we gotta build rapport, trust. Like they need to trust us. They need to know that we know what we're doing. And to do so, we're just gonna put the price at the point that it usually is within this service. And we'll just add a few little things that'll take us maybe maximum of 2 days to do. Like max. Like, I think we can do it in 1 day. And yeah, it's not gonna cost us much. But just some like little tweaks, little SEO tweaks. If they don't have a current, website partner, we're just gonna do a little bit of SEO, just a tiny bit, and make sure the Google Ads, if they're doing Google Ads, obviously we are probably gonna take that over if they are doing Google Ads, and sharpen up the Google company profile, whatever. Like these small changes that will make a big impact when you put them all together. Because you need this fully working engine, this system to get the clients. You need to build the funnel. You need to get the clients to the door. And I just feel very confident about it. And now we're just, we need to choose the service, make the offer, and then finish up the website. It's like the website is basically done. Like everything else apart from like the copy that is specifies about the offer and the service. So it's looking good. It's not gonna take long to finish that one. So I think for the rest of the year, my biggest goals are, let me actually pull it up. I have a little list somewhere here that I made. But yeah, basically my goals for the rest of the year is to get the first client for our company, make sure I don't miss a single gym session. I'm currently doing 3 times a week, just basic push pull legs, because I just got back into it. I was on a little bit of a pause Then also one of the things I want to read Marcus Aurelius' meditations book to the end. I'm like maybe 100 pages in, so almost halfway. Shouldn't like that's gonna be easy. Yeah, I think that's regarding the business. That's about it. And also, as I stated in the last video where I talked about one of my biggest drags in life was my part-time job. So I also have it written down to finally quit that job and find something that can work within my schedule, and that will allow me to sleep consistently, have a consistent schedule, and yeah, like that's about it. But I think I still want to share that I've never felt this. Well, I don't think motivated is the correct term, because obviously, yeah, I feel like I want to do this now, so you like it can be a motivation, but I'm just everything that's happened in my life currently, like not everything, but the biggest pains, the suffers, the realization that I'm actually getting older. Like I'm thinking back, like holy fucking shit! Like 2 years passed and I did fuck all. Like I did nothing, and I need to level up. And I just feel this rage inside me to just push harder every day without fail. So you could say that I'm feeling more disciplined now. And I actually want to share something uh, just quickly before I end off this video. Is that discipline like came into my life about like 2 to 3 years ago, and I made sure. Well, I haven't hold up my end of the deal, but I'm fucking gonna. I made sure everyone who meets me will know I'm a disciplined person. And how I did it is that I engraved it on my neck. It says discipline here. So, how dumb would I look if you saw that on my neck and you saw me fucking checking off, doing nothing of importance, not improving my life? Pretty fucking dumb, I'd say. See you in the next video.